24/7. We are in the Sankalpa series for ABM and we are covering important theory, numericals and objective questions for the same. Okay. Today we will be covering chapter number 7, estimation. Remember, up till now we have covered up to chapter number 6. So follow the series at same time on the same channel every day. Subscribe to it, click on the bell icon. Okay. So let's start with the series. Here, estimation. What is the topic? Estimation. Estimation is an important chapter in your module A of your ABM. Okay. So estimation means, see here, the base of everything is correlation and regression. Correlation is the base for any of these statistics topic, but estimation is a part of that. What do we do in estimation actually? In estimation, we find the estimates, future estimates based on the past results. Okay. So remember, there are two main areas of inferential statistics here. Two main areas. What are the two main areas? One is estimation and second is hypothesis testing. Now what do I mean by this? What is the difference between these two? Hypothesis testing is always done in doctorate. Suppose if you are doing some PhD. So there you have some hypothesis and then you have this testing of this hypothesis, or any research. Any research work will have some hypothesis. What is the hypothesis? Hypothesis means I say there are aliens living on moon. I say it. That is my hypothesis. But when the testing is done, Chandrayaan-3 goes there and checks whatever it is. So that is known as testing. I say all Americans are good. All Americans are generous. They donate a lot. That is my hypothesis. I say all Indians are very good. All Indians. So that is testing. Testing means I need to do the research of that, right? I need to ask questions to various people. So that is one way of getting to an inference. I say all bankers are, what do I say? All bankers are working very hard. Okay, so that is basically testing. So this is my hypothesis. And second is estimation. Estimation is generally done where? Estimation is generally done where I have to give some numerical figures. Generally. Okay, let's see the definition directly. Estimation statistics, or simply estimation, is a data analysis framework that uses a combination of effect sizes, confidence intervals, precision planning, and meta-analysis to plan experiments, analyze data, and interpret results. This is a very precise and complete definition of estimation. See this, understand the difference. Data analysis framework. Firstly, data analysis means what? Past data. Whatever data I am having, and I'll analyze that. Okay? Past data. Always remember this. You can always analyze or predict the future based on your past data. Why did we succeed in Chandrayaan-3? Because we had learned something from the past data of Chandrayaan-2 and Chandrayaan-1. Right? So data analysis framework that uses a combination of effect sizes. Effect sizes means what can be the effect? Major effect, minor effect. That is known as effect sizes. If anything has major impact on any problem, then we should definitely study it. But if something doesn't have much impact, then why should we study it? Isn't it? Okay. So confidence intervals. Now what is this confidence intervals? Confidence interval, we'll study it in further part. There is something called as this point estimate and interval estimate. So there comes a point of confidence interval. Again, confidence means what is the level in which my answer will fall within that given region. Second is precision planning. How much precise my answer is. If the more my estimation is near to the actual value, the better I will be in the position, right? Suppose if I say Reliance share today is 2500, let's say. I'll say after 1 month it will go to 3000. So that is my estimate. And precision means what? If it actually goes to 3000, then I'm precise. Otherwise I'm vague, isn't it? Precision planning and meta-analysis to plan the experiments. Meta means, these are all technical terms now. Meta means, meta is the software nowadays. Okay. So meta-analysis to plan experiments, analyze data. See, this is again important. Plan experiments, analyze data and interpret the results. Analyze data means what? Whatever data I get, I have to analyze it from various angles. What are the various angles? Angles can be means from the numerical point of view, numerical, from the qualitative point of view, qualitative, okay, qualitative point of view. So I can have both the views and interpret the results. So interpreting the result means what can be the future. After all, here everywhere in every project we are always concerned about the future in any organization, any country, anywhere. We are always concerned about that only, isn't it? So the two main areas are estimation and testing of hypothesis. Out of that, we have just discussed this estimation. Now we'll discuss this hypothesis testing. Hypothesis testing is a type of statistical analysis in which you put your assumptions about a population parameter to the test. Here, put your assumptions. What are your assumptions? Just now I give you. All bankers are what? Hardworking, working hard. So for that I need to do the survey, right? So put your assumption. Or somebody might say, what does the common person say? All bankers have a luxury life. All bankers have a very easy job. So this is all hypothesis. These need to be put to test. So assumptions about the population parameter we put to test. Okay, put your assumptions to test. So test means I'll actually do the survey of the bankers, whether your life is easy or not. Just type in the comment section. Just we'll take the survey right now only. I'll say banker's job is very simple. So just type in the comment section whether it's simple or not. I myself have been the banker, so I know what the life of banker is. So that's it. That's it. It's not that simple. Okay. So that's why testing the hypothesis means actually checking whatever I'm assuming, whether it's right or wrong. There's water on the moon. Checking it by Chandrayaan is the testing of hypothesis. It is used to estimate the relationship between two statistical variables. Remember, two statistical. Now it can be variety of statistical variables also. Means what? When my Chandrayaan 3 goes on the moon, will it test only water? Only two parameters, water is there. It will check atmosphere. It will check the soil quality. But when I say between two statistical, it means what? At the time, I'll consider only two. At the time, I'll consider only two. Means what? Suppose, let's say, for the banking as such, let's take a banking example. In banking, if I say, suppose rate of interest, okay? Suppose if tomorrow rate of interest of RBI, repo rate, let's say repo rate, repo goes up, okay? What are the effects for the repo going up? Suppose if repo rate by RBI is increased, what will happen? So two statistical parameters. Will I consider only two? Means I'll give you some certain examples. Inflation will go down. If repo goes up, inflation goes down. Inflation, it goes down. Right? So that is good for the economy. Inflation down means it's good for the common public, right? Second one, what happens? GDP goes down. Whenever rate of interest goes up, repo goes up, this GDP growth goes down. Okay, so that is bad for the country, right? Then currency rate goes up. Currency. So if tomorrow RBI increases the repo rate right now, wherever it is, it increases, let's say 4% more, 3% more. Indian rupee will be much stronger. The rate of $1 equals to roughly what, 85 rupees it is? 85 rupees. If RBI tomorrow increases the repo rate, this 85 rupees will go down to, let's say, 60 rupees. Okay. So this will go down. So that is good. Value of that currency goes up. Currency value. Remember, value goes up. So that is good. Okay. So how many parameters have we checked? We have checked repo. This is the cause. This is the cause, right? Cause. And these are the effects. So we have checked three effects. But what do I say over here? Relationship between two statistical variables. So there are three. Here means what? This is one. And these are all checked. So what do? We in hypothesis testing, we check each one separately. Means what will happen if the repo goes up for inflation, 1:1, I'll do it. Or what will happen for the repo if repo goes up to GDP, so 1:2, I'll check it. What will happen for 1:3, I'll check it. But each will be checked separately. This is mainly done under correlation. You are having this chapter separately, right? Correlation and regression. We have done this topic. Got it, everyone? Next one. Estimating parameters. Now, what is estimating? Estimating means knowing, judging. This means taking a statistic for your sample, from your sample, using it to say something about a population parameter. Means what? What is all this statistic parameter? See here, always remember. I'll give you a simple example. Mean. Suppose if I find a mean. Okay, mean. If I find a mean for, let's say, sample size. Suppose if I find a mean for sample. Okay, it is called a statistic. Mean for sample is a statistic. And if I find a mean for population, right? Then it is parameter. So that is the difference between these two words. Okay, sample is statistic, population is parameter. Always remember this. Okay, so what is the basic logic of estimating parameters? See here, this mean taking statistic from your sample data and using it to say something about a population parameter. What does it mean? It means that suppose if there are 1 lakh persons in the city, 1 lakh houses in the city, okay, and I have been told to do the survey of 1 lakh houses in 1 day. Is it possible to do it in 1 day? No. What will I do? This is complete population of 1 lakh. Okay. What will I do? I'll take the samples, something from here, something from here, something from here, and this last one from here. 4 samples I'll take of, let's say, 10 houses or 100 houses, 50 houses. Let's say, okay, 4 samples of 50 houses each from each city. Okay. So what am I doing over here? 50 cities from 50 houses from each part of the city. So that is, and then I'll find a mean. Whatever I'll find do the survey, I'll find a mean of that survey. So this mean, 4 means I'll get. Mean 1 over here, 2 over here, 3 over here, and 4 over here, right? I'll be getting 4 means over here. So these 4 means will be used to give the mean of the entire population. So this is known as taking a statistic from your sample data and using it to say something about the population parameter. Means I'm doing the survey of 50, 50, 50, 200 persons, 200 families, okay, and using it for complete 1 lakh families. Otherwise, what would have been the cost? Suppose if I do the survey of complete 1 lakh families, what is the cost? How many people would be required for doing the survey? Isn't it? So this will give me an exact estimate. This 200 will be applied to 1 lakh. So just 200 cost will be very less as compared to 1 lakh houses, isn't it? So that is the meaning over here. Got it, everyone? Okay, one more thing which I want to explain over here is parameter and statistic. Always remember in exam you will get this question on statistic and parameter. Suppose if I tell you, simple, let me get it simply. Suppose if I find, what are the various points which we find always, means various parameters. So it can be mean, mode, median. Okay, these are the 3 main points we always find out about a sample or population. So suppose if I find a mean of sample, it is called a statistic. Suppose if I find a mean of population, it is called as parameter. Similarly, mode of sample, it is called as statistic. Mode of population, it is called as parameter. Okay. Similarly, median. Okay. How to find this mode, median? Suppose let's take simple example. Okay. Let's do this numerical, mean, mode, median. Suppose if I am having 5 numbers, 5, 2, 7, and let's say one more, chalo, 4 only, let's take it, and 4. Okay, so I'm having 4, or let's me take it 5 now, 6. Okay, these are the 5 numbers. Now I tell you to find the mean. Mean is very simple. Mean means what? Everyone give me the answer for mean. Mean is what? Just add it and give me the divided by number of elements. So 5 plus 2 plus 7, so 14, 14 plus 4, 18, 18 plus 6, 24. So 24 upon 5. Right, 5 numbers. So this is my mean. Simple. 24 upon 5, whatever it is. 5 4 is a 4.8. Right. So this is my mean. What about the mode? Mode means the number which occurs maximum number of times. Okay, maximum number of times. So who occurs maximum number of times? Okay, let me make this 2 again. 2. Okay, then the mean will also change. Now this is done. Okay, forget this mean. Mean you have got it now. Now this 2. So now what is the mode? Mode means which occurs maximum number of times. So now what will be the mode in these numbers? 2 is occurring maximum number of times. This over here and this over here. So mode will be 2. The number which occurs maximum number of times is known as the mode. Okay, always remember this. The number which occurs maximum number of times is known as a mode. Okay. Median. Median means what? Median is very simple. What do? First, I arrange it in serial order, either ascending or descending. So I'll take this 2, then 2. See this ascending I'm arranging, then 4, then 5, and then 7. See the same numbers I have, but I've written it in the serial order. So whenever I'm having these numbers, okay, and then what is the median? Then the central number will be the median number. Which is the central number? This 4th. This is the median. That is known as a median. So now you'll ask me the question over here. Sir, 5 numbers is very easy. Suppose if you have 4 numbers, then what? In that case, what will I? Suppose I don't have 7. Then what is the median? Central number. Logic is same. Central number. Where is the central number over here? Then I'm having 2 central numbers, 2 and 4, right? These are the 2 central numbers. What will I do? Central number means center of central numbers. Means again mean of these 2. So it is 2 plus 4 upon 2. So that is equal to 4 plus 2, 6, 3. So that will be the median. So if you have 4 elements or any even number of elements, then it will be the average of the middle 2 numbers. That is the basic definition of mean, mode and median. Okay. Now shall I ask you one question, everyone? Shall I ask you one question? Let me get it. Okay. Okay. Let me ask you over here. Let me remove everything. Now you have got this. Understood it? Let me remove all these things. Give me the mean, mode and median. Mean, mode and median. Okay, median. Give me the mean, mode and median for, let's say, 3 numbers I'll ask you. 5, 2 and 7. Now everyone give me the mean, mode, median immediately. Mean. What is the mean? Everyone do it fast. Let's make it simple, isn't it? 3 numbers only. So mean, mode, median. What is the mean? Everyone. 5 plus 2, 7 plus 7, 14 upon 3, right? So 14 upon 3. 14 upon 3, right? 3 4s are 4.66. Mean. What about this median? Median is what? Arrange in serial order. So serial means I'll arrange this as 2, 5 and then 7. Then my median is the central number. So 5. Median, mean, median it should be. Median, right? And mode. Now what is the mode? This is difficult over here. Mode over here is what? Which occurs maximum number of times. So who is occurring maximum number of times? No one. All are occurring maximum number of times. All are occurring equal number of times. So mode, all are modes over here. All are modes. Okay. So the one which occurs maximum number of times is a mode. So here all of them are modes. Okay. Got it, everyone? Everyone subscribe to Officers Adda 24/7 YouTube channel. In this channel, you will be getting the latest updates for JIB and CIB from IIBF. Not only you will get the updates, but you will get basically the explanation for those updates. Because what happens? Many times IIBF gives the notifications and that is not clear to the common banker. So that has to be explained. So that explanation you will get it over here. See this updates. 1. Updates you will get it. Latest updates. And second, you get free YT series. Free YT series. Okay. Free YT series. YouTube series. So that is also very important. Right now what are you watching? You are watching the same free YouTube series. Similarly, you get it for all the subjects of JIB. ABM, BFM, ABFM, BRBL. For CIB. And for JIB also you get it for the same. So that's why subscribe to it. Click on the bell icon. Click on this like button. Okay. Immediately. Share it with your friends. That is also important. Isn't it? An interval estimate. An interval estimate is a range of values used to estimate the population parameter. See this. A range of values. Range. Interval. What did I tell you? Confidence interval. I told you that we'll be having this topic again. This is the same. A range of values used to estimate the population parameter. It indicates the errors in two ways. By the extent of its range and the probability that the true population parameter lying within the range. So what do you mean by all these things? Things are a bit difficult, isn't it? Let's make it simple. Suppose if I say India is having a match, okay, cricket match, let's say. Everyone loves cricket, yeah. We bankers don't find time to watch cricket nowadays, right? Because too much pressure in the banks. Suppose if I say, how much will the Indian team score? So can I say right now, suppose if it's a 2020 match, okay, can I say exactly that, okay, India will score 157? Will I say that? Can I say that? No. What can I say? I can say that India will score somewhere between 140 to 160. So this is known as the interval estimate. Interval means I am giving a range. See this. Range of values used to estimate a population parameter. Range of values. Now where my test lies? Whether I am able to estimate it correctly or not, everyone knows. Nobody can estimate this 157 figure. If India scores 157, nobody can estimate it. Even everyone knows in this world. Everyone can, what can you judge? You can only judge the range, either 140 to 160. Tomorrow if India scores, let's say 120, then I'm far behind this range, isn't it? I've given the wrong estimate altogether. See this. This is meant by this, the probability of true population parameter lying within that range. So actual score of India lying within 140 and 160. So that is known as probability and the extent of its range. Now extent means what? Suppose if I give you simple example, I'll give you. I'll say India, I have to give the range. Okay. I'll tell you India will score anywhere between 0 to 500 in 2020 match. 0 to 500. It is the estimate. The extent of its range. Look at this extent of its range. It's of useless, right? Giving some estimates, such estimates. 157 will definitely lie in between, isn't it? So range of his estimate means what? It should be somewhere near and it should be somewhere logical. So this is known as indicates the error in two ways. One is the range, means 140 to 160, not 0 to 500. And second is probability of true population lying within that range, isn't it? This was an important part for you to explain. And confidence interval means, what is the probability that my answer will lie within this range. Okay, that is known as the confidence interval. Everyone download Adda 24/7 app on your mobile. In this app, you will be getting the premium study material, plus live classes, ebooks, tests, everything. Whatever you require for clearing JIB and CAIIB, you'll get it over here. Okay, that's why download it fast. Okay, what do we require? We require live classes, we require books, we require tests. Everything is there over here. So immediately download it. Okay. Now, everyone, before going, see this criteria of a good estimator. Good estimator means, how do I do the estimation? It should be unbiased. Unbiased means I shouldn't favor anyone. Efficiency. It must give me the correct range, 140 to 160. That is efficient. If I say 0 to 500, it's not efficient. Consistency. It must consistently perform. Means giving right at one match and then giving wrong at the other matches is not a consistency. Why did Sachin Tendulkar succeed in his life? Because consistency. Okay. Sufficiency. Sufficiency means what? Sufficient. It should be, I shouldn't require anything. Means anywhere to go once I have this estimator. So these are the criteria of a good estimator. So that was it about estimation. Everyone, before going, let me tell you, join the Sankalpa batch immediately, starting from September 4th. Okay, how to join it? Let me show you. See this Sankalpa batch, click on JIB and CAIIB, go to Adda 24/7. In fact, I would suggest in Adda 24/7, if you are having the app, go through the app. In the app, you have coin systems. Once you purchase, the coins are generated in your account. So that will give you huge discounts, up to 1% extra. Click on CAIIB November on the Adda 24/7. Once done, click on this Sankalpa batch. Look at this, starting from September 4th. It's a fresh batch coming up. So you won't miss anything. You are not losing on anything. Online live classes, test series, ebooks, recorded videos you are getting. Okay, click on these ebooks. You'll see all the ebooks whatever are available. What are the test series available? What are the online live classes available? You'll see everything. Go through it. Okay, check the product highlights. Now see this course. Already I have purchased it. So that's why you can click on this and click on purchase. Okay, once you click on purchase, you will get this code. Right now the code going on is Moon 80. Beautiful, means 80% off you are getting. Join it immediately. Click on this buy now over here, and then you'll be able to purchase it. I'll be back tomorrow with another series. Till then, keep studying and do join the batch ASAP. Okay.